Hi, welcome to CNY Woman Knits and Crochets. I am Mindy, your hostess, otherwise known as Knitter CNY, and you can find me as Knitter CNY on Ravelry and Instagram. I post about all my projects both places, so if you're interested in something specific, check out Ravelry or Instagram, and I will answer any questions that you have. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. If you like what you see, please subscribe below, hit the notification bell, give me a thumbs up. That lets the algorithm know that somebody's watching the show. And also leave a comment if you like to. My usual question is, what project are you working on? Because I like to engage with my audience. So I am going to show you some finished objects, show you a work in progress, and also show you some yarn that came in from Joann. So my first project is out of Mandala Ombre. This color is called Happy. And it is 344 yards, 315 meters, 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 100% acrylic, and again, it is Mandala Ombre from Lion Brand. I had about this much left. I did a baby blanket. The ends are not woven in yet, so forgive me. And I did a granny square blanket. And I flipped my rounds as I went around, so I got a very square blanket. And it didn't twist or anything like that. I think it came out pretty well. Obviously, I did not color control anything, but I just let the yarn go where it may, and it turned out really pretty. I think I used a size J hook for this, or an I. I can't remember. It'll be in the description in Ravelry. And I probably put a post up on Instagram too. The next blanket I worked on for about a week and a half, on and off, and I got done last night, is this blanket. It is very large. It's like teenage size. I'm not sure of the finished measurements. I didn't measure it, but it is the Suzette stitch blanket. I've done this blanket a couple of times before. I put links in for the pattern for the tutorial that I used in order to learn the stitch. It's pretty easy. If you know how to do chain, single crochet, and double crochet, you can make this blanket. I used a size O prim crochet hook to make this blanket, and the yarn is Bernat Blanket, but in the 300 gram size, which is over, I think it's like 21 ounces, something like that. Maybe I'm saying, maybe it's the 600 gram size. It's the bigger of the Bernat blankets. The one that usually costs like $24 or something like that at Joann's. And I used 2 of them. And they're 431 yards a piece. I know that for sure. So this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. I'm not sure the color. I think it might be like Stormy Ocean or something along those lines, or something like that. But it's all done. Thank goodness. This next one is Bernat Blanket, Perfect Phasing yarn. I got this done in 2 days. I was away at a friend's house in Binghamton, and I worked on it Sunday and on Monday. So this is what it looks like. I started from I think I started from the inside of the cake for one, and then finished out by going from the outside cake to the inside to get that color. And I think this is called Aqua. But you can see it's a pretty easy ripple pattern. That is if you look at the last podcast episode, I believe the pattern is linked there, so I'm not going to bother to link it again. The next blanket that I got done is out of another Perfect Phasing yarn, but this is Colorama Halo in the Sea and Sky colorway. As you can see, it's got blues and greens in it. This is how much I had left out of 2 cakes. And I started with, I started with this very dark end, doing a corner to corner blanket, and started from the outside going in. And then I picked up the second cake after this shot of blue, and then as you can see there was like some white, and then it goes into aqua. And for some reason, when I do decreases on a corner to corner blanket, I don't use the same amount as I do on increases. I'm not sure why that is, but I did not complete the whole cake before I was done with the blanket. So it's very soft, it's very nice. All of these blankets are going to Project Linus. I'm going to bend down here for a moment, pardon me. And I'm working on another corner to corner blanket. Let me get my edges out of here. Looks like this. Let's get that in the back. Give you a nice close-up of those colors. This is Premier Puzzle in the color Seashore. I have 3 of these skeins. I'll probably only use 1.5 of them. So it looks really nice. It's very soft. It's got the Oeko-Tex standard on it. So you can tell it's been tested against 350 harmful substances. So it's a very good blanket it's a very good yarn to use for blankets. Pardon me while I bend down again. I got some yarn from Joann's that was on a really good sale. I got 1 skein of Mandala bonus bundle in Giant because I have another skein of Giant that I'm going to run with 2 skeins of Giant and 1 of Bundle of Love. I think I have it in a purple color that matches the purple that's right here. And then I also got 1 Big Twist Value Pound yarn that I'm going to use with a couple of skeins of Rainbow Falls mandala that I have that are true rainbow colors. I had another skein of the straw color, but it just didn't look right with it out of Bundle of Love. So I'm going to use this cream colored, this ivory color of the Value Pound Plus, because that should go with 2 skeins, more than enough yarn. And then the last thing I got, because I liked that granny square blanket, I figured I would do another one, and the mandala is on sale, or at least it was, for $4.99 a cake. So I got 3 cakes because I know I can make a 36 by 36 blanket with that. This color is called Mantra. It's got greens and blues in there. 2 colors of blue and like 2 colors of green, maybe 3 colors of green. So that's all I've got for you folks. It's a pretty short podcast today. I'm waiting for something to download, so because I'm taking an online computer class. Yay. That's your update. Besides, I went out of town and hung out with my friend. My friend is a veteran, was in the reserves for a long time. And I took him out for Veterans Day for lunch. It's the least I can do for all the years of service he had. Also spent some time down at his house just relaxing. Now I'm back to the job search, interview, and the online computer class. So I'm downloading 365 right now, which is taking forever because my internet connection is slow. So we'll see how that goes. And I hope to see you guys in about a week. I will probably do a whip session with you guys. I wanted to record now because I will be out of town on Saturday for a funeral. A family member passed away, so I need to attend that funeral. So have a great week. I hope you craft something. It is good for your mental health.